Hi lovelies, welcome. I'm so glad you could be with me today. I hope you're all doing really well this week. You would have probably seen the Divine Weekly Guidance video that I do weekly now as well. I do that and this Twin Flame Tarot as a premiere, so I love to connect with you guys and chat with you. I will be doing another live very soon, just to catch up, say g'day, have a cuppa, pull some cards perhaps for the collective as well. And when I say collective, it doesn't have to necessarily be a twin flame reading or love reading. You know, the last live I did was based on an angel message or a message from your person. So I'll try and work out a theme. If you've got any ideas of any themes that you might want me to ask Spirit for you, put them down in the comments section below. Also, this is the last week for your chance to win a divine private reading with me, or a deck of my cards, Divine Chakra Love Messages, for the second winner that I created. Okay, so we'll be drawn out on the 22nd. I'm doing this on the 18th, so we'll be watching this on the 19th of October. But this is a timeless reading for anyone who's jumping on right now. It is a timeless reading. So we're going to see some lovely cards today. We're going to be seeing the Soul to Soul Sacred Sex Oracle by Bloom and Arrow. Tammy at Bloom and Arrow Oracle. I think she's back on doing readings again very soon, I'm pretty sure. She's got a beautiful energy, beautiful channel as well. And I'm just picking up a charm that I found on the ground that fell. What is this one? There's a charm on the ground here. A crescent moon. I don't know what that's to do with, but anyway, let's have a look, okay? So we're going to be using, I just realized I didn't pick out the tarot cards. Hello, Sheree, you're not on the ball today. I need to grab the tarot that I'm using for the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. What am I using? Okay, I've just got to get up for a second. Spirit are guiding me to the Light Seers Tarot for the Masculine. All right. Masculine. Whoopsies. That's for the masculine. And the Divine Feminine, I'm using the Everyday Witch Tarot. Gorgeous cards. All right, let's get started. So I'm just going to get comfy. All right, so as you can see, I use this in the Divine Weekly Guidance. I got this from an op shop. I love oppies because you can find so many interesting things. And I got this gorgeous Japanese figurine, so I just love her. So I thought I'd put it on my table today. Okay. So let's get started, guys. This is the Divine Masculine's energy, okay? And once again, thank you for being here. Okay, I'm going to slow down a little bit. I kept telling myself, slow down. I don't know why I go so fast. I seriously feel like there's so much energy that just wants to come out all at once. All these messages, my God. All right, let's get started, all right? So we're going to see the Divine Masculine. What is his current energy this week? Divine Masculine, what energy are you sitting in this week regarding the feminine, the connection? What energy are you sitting in this week? Oopsies, we've got 3 here. 3. So my life is dull and unfulfilling. He's feeling very bored. He could be literally sitting on a bench looking up at the sky, arms crossed, just wondering, you know, maybe feeling a little lost without the Divine Feminine. Maybe feeling just lost in his life in general, feeling that there's a bit of a void, because when he thinks of the Divine Feminine, he's got a lot of passion. You make me feel things I can't even describe. And sweet. I love the sweetness of your soul and the taste of your kisses. So when he thinks about the Divine Feminine, he's in this passionate energy. He's desiring her. He thinks she's sweet. But when we look at this energy, I feel like this is when he's away from her, okay? In his time of feeling like there's not much distracting him in terms of work or anything exciting, he's thinking of the Divine Feminine. He's in this energy, maybe feeling a little, you know, horny, desiring her, like crushing for her, craving her. And if they are in another connection, he might be feeling quite bored. If he's in some other connection that's not really fulfilling him emotionally, sexually, physically, whatever it might be, he's desiring the feminine. The Divine Feminine. Wow, that's pretty full on, like already coming up there. So interesting, guys. So let's see, what is the Divine Feminine's No, actually, sorry, I had to do this. So the divine masculine's current energy, what's going on with that? When it comes to the feminine, so wow, yeah, interesting, guys. So wow, this is somebody who's not happy with themselves or a situation. There's something that's playing on his mind right now, and it could be that, you know, things were said or not said. There could have been a ghosting, maybe some bad words between you at some stage, or this is just going on in his life at the moment. Maybe everyone's coming at him, family, work, another relationship, karmic stuff, just trying to get his life sorted, and he's really in limbo. You know, but he's definitely thinking about you, desiring you, wishing he could be with you, because when he's with you, he feels great. He feels a little out of control as well. There's a thrill going on here. But whatever's going on for him here, he's just maybe even getting literal headaches right now from something in his life. He's just not dealing with it very well. And I feel like he closes his eyes off, and when he wants to escape, he's thinking of you. It could be that he's thinking of the intimacy, definitely, with these cards here as well. And very much desiring the divine feminine to be by his side, in his arms, in his bed, wherever, you know, it's like that kind of energy. So what about the feminine? What current energy is she sitting in regarding the masculine this week? What current energy is the feminine sitting in? So I've been hurt too many times, unfaithful. So has the divine masculine been unfaithful? Is this what this energy could be? Or is she just, you know, undergoing a lot of like a self-protective thing going on here because she has been hurt in the past? It could be from other people. What's going on with that, please? Divine Feminine's current energy. Yeah, so she's trying to be strong on her path, confident, moving forward towards golden opportunities in her life, taking charge, knows what she wants. You know, she's trying to ground her energy with that. Yeah, taking charge, see, this way or that way. So she knows she has the choice. She's powerful. She can make a choice whether she wants to go this way or that way, towards him or not towards him. Yeah, very interesting. There's too many there, I think. Well, it does tell a story, though. It tells me that there's been a lot of pain, and it's to do with partnerships, relationships in the past, moving forward, moving onwards, leaving the past behind. Moving towards calmer waters here. So it could be for some divine feminines here that they are leaving this behind right now. They have been pained by the divine masculine, getting on their feet strong, moving forward, healing themselves, and picking themselves up basically from a place of sadness, depression. It doesn't have to be anything he's done. It could just be something that's happened in her life. Just the journey, you know, is hard sometimes, can be very draining. People can bring us down, but there is this feeling of really standing up in her power, knowing her worth, knowing what she's going towards, knowing what you know, some of them are actually leaving the divine masculine behind. I feel here that they have through some pain really become strong in themselves as to what they want, what they won't, you know, put up with. Things like that very strongly coming through in that one. So what is the divine masculine feeling for the divine feminine on a deeper level here today, this week? What is he feeling on a... Oh my God, they're flying out crazy. I can't read them, guys, like 20 cards there. But that's crazy. He's feeling a lot for you, divine feminine. He's feeling a lot. And that just seriously, energy coming out like that. It was crazy. Right there it is, right there. Surprise. I have a beautiful surprise planned for you. So... it could be that he's, you know, thinking about wanting to give her a sweet surprise. Interesting. So that's what he's feeling deep down, is that he wants to surprise the divine feminine. Yes, because there's lessons being learned here in his time of silence and introspection here. So it's like an aha moment, like he's finally got the lesson. He's finally got what it is that he's missing out on. He knows that without the divine feminine, he's feeling very empty. There's a void, feeling very unhappy, very unfulfilled. Maybe there's regrets here as well for any action or words he took at one stage, you know, at some stage with her on the journey. Yeah, there's been this kicking himself. So I feel like this is the lessons. This is the journey here, the spiritual journey that he's been on, having to spiritually awaken and, you know, laughing at himself too, at all the things that it's kind of like looking back and thinking, God, what an idiot I was, you know. Why did I say that, or why did I do that? But there's also this liberation at being able to set it free, let it go. So I feel like what he's feeling is, you know, he's got an awareness now as to what his true feelings are for the feminine. And I feel like he is quite surprised by this revelation as well of how deep his feelings are and where he needs to be and where he wants to be. But, you know, at the energy here could be that at the moment there's something that is kind of like stagnant in his life, kind of holding him back from being able to, you know, move forward. Maybe it is the feminine putting a stop to it, a door closed, but he is thinking about wanting to come forward and surprise her maybe with some news, okay, about how he has been on his journey, things he's learned. There's Taurus, Virgo energy here. So that's interesting because it's very earthy energy, down to earth, grounded, analytical as well. So really paying attention slowly, has really been processing things slowly and taking his time to, you know, learn things about himself here as well. And we've got the Cancer energy with the feminine there. So what is she really feeling, okay, for the masculine on a deeper level here? What is the feminine feeling on a deeper level here? So look at this. I know we can fix what has broken. Healing. So interesting, because she's coming into an empowered energy, strong energy here. And Seven of Wands. Wow, very interesting. So she is being self-protective, but it's like putting up boundaries. It's almost like she's had to put up boundaries, stand up for herself, what she believes in. It could be, if it's not against the masculine, it could just be that she's standing up now, being assertive with people in her life, putting up boundaries, learning her own self-worth. But what it says here is that maybe she's feeling, while she's in this thing of healing here, there could be a feeling of being a little bit self-defense, you know, self-protective, maybe a little bit defensive. Yeah, really just taking time on her own. This is very much a solo journey at the time for the feminine, just working on themselves, maybe spending some time out in the garden, maybe with a drink of wine, with the animals, you know, just in her own present moment, enjoying. That might be her healing right here, being with her animals and plants and garden at the moment, maybe near the beach. It's like a healing for her at the moment. So maybe she's not trying to fix things with him right now. She's just focusing on herself. That's what it really looks like here, is that the focus is on herself, moving towards something that's going to make her feel strong and grounded and empowered, that kind of thing. So what does the divine masculine actually want with this connection right now, this week? What does he actually want? Deep down, what does he want? What does he actually want with this right now? I can see beyond the smoke and mirrors now, illusions. So I feel like there is that awakening going on here. So it's obviously that he wants to see past things that are not real, that has been the fears. Maybe wants the divine feminine to see past anything that is an illusion that she might be seeing that isn't happening. Something like that as well could be there. What does the divine masculine want? Yeah, he wants to stop running away. Okay, he wants to stop avoiding or evading, ghosting, being scaredy cat. Okay, could be that, because fear could be taking over here as well. So sometimes fear is an illusion. What we see is an illusion, and it's a paper tiger at the end of the day. So maybe he's realizing that he doesn't want to be non-committal or muck around with her feelings anymore. You know, that could be something. Let's get a card here. Yes, I want to get one of these. God, the cards are coming out like crazy today. Divine Masculine. Desire. Look at that, desire. You want them, they want you. The tension in the air is so thick and laced with sexual frustration. It's like your bodies are buzzing with pressure, hunger, and a burn so strong it sets you ablaze. So he seriously wants to commit to this, and he is desiring the divine feminine so much. He wants to bring that back into the connection because he knows that she is his soulmate. He falls back into her, nesting his head against her. That's what he wants with her. She is his peace. As he rests against her, she leans down and cradles her cheek into his, mirroring each other. They are one, two wholes that emerge or that merge to create one whole, okay? A whole. This is your person. With them you feel whole, complete, and your love runs so deep between both of you. That's what he wants, okay? And it says here, release and cutting ties. So definitely through painful, painful, sometimes we need to see that a relationship is not serving us and ties need to be severed. We cannot move forward to the next stage in our lives if there are forces holding us back. And it's interesting that multiple partners is coming up next, as well as under a spell. So it feels like to me that maybe this divine masculine has been non-committal. Maybe he has had some kind of desires or temptations to be with others. It could also be that there has or is a partner right now that he's been learning a lot of lessons with and maybe has gone back to. Maybe it's a back and forth thing. Or, you know, trying to sever the tie with this karmic cycle, whatever it is with that person. So that could definitely be something for not all of you, but it could definitely mean that, you know, he doesn't want to be living this casual thing right now because he feels very much under a spell by the divine feminine right now. So what does the divine feminine want from this connection with the divine masculine this week? So let's see. So misery, I'm haunted by the past and my own inner darkness. So she wants to leave that behind. She's sick of feeling that way. She doesn't want to be feeling that way. Yeah, no. She wants to be empowered and healing. And yes, look at that, recovering, 10 of Swords, letting the past go, letting the resentments go. Time now to recover and pick yourself up and learn from the past. So it could be that at the same time she's also realizing that a cycle has come to a close between them. If they are to, you know, come back together or try and resolve something, there has to be this forgiveness in some way. Like there has to be at least an openness and acceptance of what has, you know, transpired between them. Can she let things go, or is she going to hold on because it's just too painful? Is she going to just keep moving on somewhere else, you know? Let's see what else is coming up for her with what does she want. So, yeah, she wants to work hard on herself, on her life. I really feel this divine feminine is very creative, wants the focus to be on her life, her passions, her mission, what she can create and grow in the world. With her friends as well, she wants to be around friends. She wants to socialize and maybe have that female power, the feminine power, okay, around her to help her be empowered and move forward. Surround herself with strong people who are happy, who are going to lift each other up. So I think that's what she needs, is that kind of energy at the moment. And yeah, Four of Pentacles wants to come into that secure energy. And we are asking about the relationship, what she wants with it. Maybe she does want some kind of reunion and them to be able to be friends first, you know, for a while. So before being able to really open up and give a lot of herself at the time, at this time, she is just focusing on her own life, her own social network, her social support, friends, things like that to help her, maybe counseling, therapies, something along those lines here, because there's been a lot of pain. Something's happened here where there's some action that the divine masculine has caused some pain here, and it may not be for all of them multiple partners. This could also represent that he just had his attention elsewhere all the time, at different places, different things, distracted from the feminine, was evading or running away from this connection from her, and she took that personally. She thought, why are you running away from me? I am just showing you love. I just want to grow with you, share my life with you, do happy things together. And it's kind of like a huge rejection for the feminine. So he's coming into this energy where he's aware now of how he has been. So let's see, what is the desire, okay? Because he has amazing desire for her. It's like full on. It is really like this pan energy here. So it says a card that reflects multiple partners that are willingly engaging with each other in a connection that serves them all, a mutual choice. So yeah, that could be just that. But it doesn't have to be that he's been literally bed hopping or anything like that. It could actually mean that this represents him keeping his options open. May not necessarily do anything, but he's keeping his options open, very non-committal. So what is the divine masculine doing? What's he feeling? So karmic interference. What did we just say? This is so interesting. This is a third party situation. It definitely looks for a lot of you that there is another person in his life, or a distraction, a temptation, a relationship he's trying to sever, spooning. So this is what I feel like he thinks about when he thinks of you, just wanting to hold you from behind you, smell your hair, you know, feel your skin to skin. I feel like that's what he wants to do with the feminine, just cradle her within his arms. And the divine feminine, need you now. So at times where she is feeling, it's kind of like she's not necessarily feeling that kind of same desire, but when she is, she's feeling like, I need you now. I need you now in my life, not next week or tomorrow or in hours. You know, I don't need you making excuses. I need you now. And wish come true. Yes, what she wants is a wish come true for them to be together, to be happy, to celebrate. The wish come true would be that he's attentive, that he's there and present for her. That's very important for this divine feminine. So let's have a look then. What else can we learn? Divine masculine. Addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. So there's an addiction. There could be a sex addiction, by the way we're looking at this. No, it doesn't have to be. Could be a sugar addiction, caffeine addiction, could be anything. It could be addicted to the dramas of a karmic situation as well, like that cycle, that toxic stuff. It could be that. What about the feminine? So that's something he's, you know, struggling with. What about the feminine? What is she struggling with right now? So love call, someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So it could be, we do see surprise. Is he going to reach out to her and just out of the blue send a message? Is she going to find that a struggle because she's getting on with things, doesn't want to feel tempted to go back to something that's not healed yet? She wants to get strong in herself. Or it could be that she's struggling with the temptation to reach out to him as well. Divine masculine. Higher calling. Yes, he's starting to spiritually awaken and realizing the higher purpose of things. He's realizing, you know, he's looking at the lessons. He's realizing more about himself now, who he is as a person, his morals, where he needs to be spiritually. He's starting to wake up to that. And the divine feminine has been questioning loyalty. She's questioning, are you really there for me, or are you there for yourself? Are you going to hurt me again? Are you going to betray my trust, or blindside me, or betrayal is something here, I feel. So what does he want to say? What is the divine masculine? I'm just going to get these first. I will actually do this. He says, I long to run my fingers through your hair and hold you closer than anyone has before. And I am undergoing an amazing awakening. I'm finding myself along the way. Please be patient with me. And the divine feminine says, I love your sensuality. I yearn for your touch. So obviously there's aspects there that she loves. I love meeting with you on the astral. It's where we create our magic. So it's interesting they've both got sacral chakra and crown chakra energies. And the divine masculine's shadow self says, I've been in denial. And he says here as well, I am losing faith that it'll work between us. Oop. And I feel like I failed. And the divine feminine's shadow says, don't leave me. Interesting. Oh, God, I'm falling on the ground. Hang on. And this one says, I can't make contact. It's all too hard. So we do see the struggle with contact, having contact, hearing from him, and I miss you so much right now. And the Divine Masculine's higher self says, your light helps me navigate through the darkness towards you. Oops. And he says, it's time we got out and had fun, so things have been too serious. I trust that you will be gentle with my heart. And the Divine Feminine says, her higher self says, I can be myself around you. And I am on a journey of healing past pain and freeing myself from negative self-beliefs. And I'm ready to take our relationship to the next level. So she's saying that once I'm free of all the pain and I've worked through my trauma and pain and trust, you know, and seeing that he has as well, if she knows he's genuinely doing that and has genuine feelings for her, because I kind of get the idea that this has happened before. It might have been like, take you back, you know, take me back, and then it's just like it constantly happens. So she's now got trust issues. So it's like a cycle, that's a repeated pattern. So it's like she's stepping back saying, no, not anymore. I can't do this anymore. And it's not saying anything bad about the masculine, but there's certain things that he has done that he has only known how to deal with it like that. Okay, that made no sense. I was too busy focusing on the phone before it was about to cut out. So he could only work with what he had at the time, okay? So with whatever knowledge he had at the time. So he's awakening now, he's learning. So what else does he want to say to the feminine? He says, I'm burning with passion for you. And we can see that definitely with this card right here, passion. There's a lot of passion and desire. He says, you are healing my soul, but it is a work in progress. So he's learning some very significant lessons on this journey with the feminine. And I know that the fire that burns in you is the same that burns in me. And I am electrified by you. And the feminine says, I have no words for your kindness and generosity. So obviously she's looking back, also nostalgic, looking at the good times together. And there is a beautiful, kind soul here with the Divine Masculine. I worship your perfection. Oops. And I have tried telling you the truth so many times, but I just cannot for some reason. And my whole body burns at the thought of you. So they are very, passionate for each other. And the Divine Masculine says, let's kick back and enjoy the night with a few drinks and talk the night away. And you are often on my mind. I have hot fantasies of you and I. Some very sexual energy with this one. And crank up the music and let's dance. So he just really wishes that he could have this beautiful, light, fun-hearted time with the Divine Feminine. And I love that we share the same kind of humor and crack each other up over the silliest things. And the Feminine says, you are so adorable. I love your giggly, bubbly nature. And always know that I will always be here for you. I promise. I promise. And I want to put my hands on your body and massage you all over. I want to hold you close and slow dance with you. So they both want to dance with each other. Slow dance and crank up the music and dance. Holding each other in each other's arms. And the Divine Masculine says, can't you see what you do to me? It just gets a bit much. So I think the passion is so strong for the feminine that at times he may have sabotaged things as well, and he didn't know how to deal with it. He didn't know how to deal with these intense feelings and emotions and desires. So he ran away, and sabotaged things. I see you on the big screen. So he really looks up to the feminine. Some of the feminines might actually be on TV. They could be a celebrity, could be on YouTube. There's something that he sees her on. Or it could be just that he's envisioning her, as a goddess who's just going to make it in the world. And I think about kissing you. and let's start a family together. So he's thinking of all that stuff. And the feminine says, you are everywhere I go, in everything I do. I see you everywhere. And I always get that Michelle Branch's song, Everywhere. I know we will be together. We are truly meant to be. And I want everything with you. Let me give you it all. Yeah, I feel like when she's ready to open up and really step into that again, she would have to like feel like it's a guarantee that he wouldn't do whatever this back and forth thing is here. Because she knows we are meant to be. I know it in my soul. So she would give everything to him. She has always wanted to give her all to him. And money doesn't matter to me. You matter to me. Now let's get an advice card. Advice card for the masculine. I'm just thinking, did I get those cards? I can't even remember, my brain. Oh yeah, I did. It's okay. The masculine. Oh, look at that. Enough. You were born enough. So I think the masculines sometimes put a lot of pressure on themselves. They feel like a failure. They feel like they've failed because they might have such huge expectations, like high expectations of themselves, some things that they might not even be able to achieve. And he might see, he might have this perception that the divine feminine is expecting him to be all these things, and he has to be the masculine in his absolute divinity and empowered and have everything sorted together. And all she really wants, she knows, she's not saying she wants him to be perfect. She just wants him to love her and to be emotionally available and vulnerable with her. And, sometimes they both have to meet up both, together and help each other, support each other through that process, because she's also vulnerable and also feels that she's not perfect. There's all that kind of thing. So the feminine, in some ways, maybe without even knowing it, because she's not expressing maybe what she wants, or if there has been an expression of what she wants assertively or demands in that way, he may be feeling quite pressured and thinking it's much bigger than what it actually is, what she's expecting from him. And, divine masculines can find it very hard sometimes to be present and to actually open up with their emotions. They might be the best communicator in the world, but as soon as it comes to sharing what they feel, they clam up, and he might feel like a failure in doing so, because it might be that he does know what he feels, but he just doesn't know how to express it because there are fears. But he needs to know that he is enough, the way he is. If he's working on himself and there's this genuine desire to work on himself and, that self-reflection, looking at things that, need work and how to overcome and better himself. That's all the divine feminine needs to see. All she needs to see is that he is working on himself, and she needs to be doing that as well. It looks like she is doing that here. As long as she sees that he is being true and authentic to himself, that is what is going to, she's going to admire him for that, because it means that he's holding himself accountable. He's, working on himself. And I don't think she's expecting the world from him. She just wants to know that she wants to know his feelings for her. She wants to know if he's serious about her. Does he see a future? Does he see a life? Does he like being in her presence? Does he want to be? So he's just got to realize that he doesn't have to be someone he's not. He can work on himself and just be authentic in that way, and she'll be happy with that. And we've also got the 20, which is also the Judgment card. So it's all about renewal. It's about, sometimes we judge ourselves too harshly, but we are always judged by others as well. And he could be feeling that, just in society, is he where he's supposed to be, or where society expects him to be? Or where his family expect him to be, or the karmic, or even himself. He's putting himself through a lot of pressure here. So he just needs to be able to look at himself and say, you know what? I am enough, and I'm working and striving towards things for the better, for myself, to be a better masculine in the world, to be a better masculine for my partner. all that kind of thing here. But he only has to answer to himself right now, and I suppose the higher powers, God or whoever they believe in at this time. And it's interesting, the reds and the blues, because the red is very bold, very courageous, and the blue is the healing, and it's the I was going to say the feminine power, which is interesting because I've never seen it that way. But anyway, it's what's coming through channeling. Blue is the feminine power. I don't know why. But it is also the throat chakra color, which is communication. It's expression. How is he expressing himself to the world? And it doesn't always have to be with words. It could be through how he's dressing, how he's presenting himself, how he's standing in his posture. Like there's something that he's working on here. And the divine feminine says creative power. We did see creative power with her. Release your alchemical, is it alchemical, I can't even say that, energy into the world. So number 12 is the Hanged Man in the tarot too. So she's had time to pause and reflect and see things from a different perspective. And we do see that she doesn't want to hold on to the past or that pain any longer. She wants to turn it into something creative. We've got the pregnancy here too. So some feminines could be pregnant, bringing a beautiful life into the world, literally, or just giving birth to new projects, new creative things here with money, career, hobbies, things like that she might be doing that can turn into money for her, something that she's stepping into an independent power and being empowered. And amazing colors in this one with the green and the yellow or the gold here. It's like the Midas touch, and I feel like the green is that beautiful emerald green. It reminds me of Archangel Raphael, and there's a lot of healing for her as well, but it's her own healing power. She's got healing powers within herself. The spiral looks like a spiral. The feminine, the universal feminine power here as well. So, she's got a lot of energy to give to the world that's very magical. She can create what it is she desires if she puts faith in herself. So let's get some charms, guys. We're going to get some charms and letters, numbers. Let's have a look. What's going on here? Yeah. So all right. So we're going to get some attributes wherever they are. Where did they go? Yeah. All right. Here we go. So attributes first. Could be, for some of you, could talk about you or them. Wowies. Okay, hang on a minute. Okay, so this one's come out here. Average height, sarcastic humor. Someone could be living near the beach or on the beach. Medical, could work in the medical field or need something medical done soon. Materialistic. Got mechanic, auto, so someone could work with cars. Financially wealthy. We've also got depression. Depression's coming through for someone, so there could be a need to just be around supportive people right now or seek out counselling. Unconventional way of meeting. Hazel eyes, someone's name could be Hazel. We've also got smoker. And we've got air sign here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We've got writer. Someone likes to write things down, maybe poetry or journal, could be writing a book. South Africa. And we've got here has allergies, so native Hawaiian. And we've got third eye chakra, so someone's third eye is starting to awaken here. It looks like it's the masculine because he is awakening. He's starting to see things through a different lens. And dark, so dark hair, dark skin, dark clothing, dark car, dark eyes. Introverted person, we've got pilot. And we've also got Paris, Russia. And movie buff. Birthday. Someone's birthday could be coming up right now. And you might hear from them on your birthday as well. Poker face. So someone's not giving away a lot right now. And Pisces is coming through. So let's have a look at the, what am I doing? Charms here. So get a couple of more. So we've got the saucepan, so someone might like to cook or they want to cook a dinner for you. Could be a chef. We've got the Taurus energy here, so someone who's very grounded. Materialistic could be, you know, material items, focusing on that. The money, things like that at the moment. Someone could work in the finance sector. We've also got a very homely person. We've got peace, okay, could be 70s, someone born in the 70s. Yeah, it could be definitely someone born in the 70s, or just want peace in this connection right here. We've also got the diamonds, so it could definitely be a commitment for some of you. Diamonds are a girl's best friend, as they say. We love looking at the, you know, diamonds also, it's kind of like they're looking at all aspects of your personality, the many, what do they call it, multifaceted sides of somebody. So it kind of looks like they love your flaws and all, but they see you as perfect. And we've got the Christmas tree, so holiday season could be important for this connection. We've also got the parakeet or lorikeet, parrot. Someone could own a bird. I know I've got my little cockatiel, Sunshine, and he's so gorgeous. But definitely represents the messenger, news coming in, okay, some news coming in. We've got the unknown here. So there's things still unfolding in this connection. Never say never is something I'm hearing. So some of you just need to keep that space open to see what happens, if that's what you wish to do. And we've got the little bunny rabbit with a tennis racket. Someone could be called Honey Bunny, Honey. I don't know what's coming through, but we've also got the tennis. So someone plays tennis. We've got the little spoon, soup spoon here, soup kitchens. I don't know why it's coming up with that. Someone might be doing some charity work as well. We've got the dove here. So peace, dove. Peace coming in once again. There's hope for this new start, a new future. Baby. Someone could be pregnant, having a baby very soon, or there is a family going to happen in this situation, or a blending of families. And we've got adoptions perhaps. We've got Scorpio here, transformation, letting things go. It's renewal, birth, death, rebirth, okay? So it's very interesting transformation going on there in someone's life. Very, very amazing shifts going on. We've got the number 5, which is all about change. And we've got the echidna, which is a playful energy. Can be a little prickly, but it's very playful. So I feel like, yeah, they want to play. They want to... you know, they want to come into this with you just light-hearted, you know, either of you want to come in with that energy, but you also might be a little bit wary at first. So then we've also got the 2005. So 2005 could be a significant time or date. Elizabeth, Betty, Beth, Liz could be names. And this one, I've got to find my thing. Where is it? God, I always lose it, don't I? I always lose it. I don't know what I've done with it. I'm not sure I'm meant to do the runes. I can never find the thing that I've got for it. Where are you? No, I don't know where it is. But the word freedom is coming through. So maybe someone's going to free themselves from something. We've also got the tortoise, okay, the sea turtle. So it could be a delay, maybe moving house or moving towards each other, okay, and patience is required. Let's have a look at some letters here. Well, that was sticking to my hand, that one. That was an A. So we've got an S and an E, a Y, a V, B, I, F, T, O, Q, Z, G, N, A, J, W, U, and an X, okay? So I'm going to put those in there for now. I'm just going to go and get my pen and paper, and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so I've done a lot of the words here. There may be a few others that you guys can find here. But basically what I've got is Jan, okay? So Jan is somebody's name, or January could be significant here. We've also got Jane, Jaw, so someone could have a really beautiful jaw, like, you know, especially masculines if they have like that chiseled jaw, jawline. We've got the name Jason, we've got Jazz, so jazz music could be something, or someone's name could be Jazz, Jasmine. Jace, Jax as in Jackson. We've got Jag, so someone might drive a Jaguar, or it could be the animal spirit Jaguar. We've got Joy, Jog, someone might jog. We've got Joe, as in someone's name Joe, so J-O or J-O-E. Joss, Jocelyn, Job, someone might be changing jobs right now. We got John, Jones, could be someone's last name. We got Bones or Bone, someone could be Boney. We've got Box, someone might own a boat, or you might go on a boat together. We've got Bat, Bates, Nate, Gate, Ben, Jen, Tina, Gina. We've got the names, we've got the word sex. We've got someone who likes to wear jeans. They might look like how you look like, you know, when you're in jeans. Beans, seat, year of the ox could be something. Gun, fun, bun, sun, you know, fun in the sun. Wax, someone could be a vet. We got Wazza, I know who that's for. That's so cool. We got, this is so funny, this made me laugh. Sing, song, sang, sung. So we've got all these things like sing, song, sang, sung. So it could definitely be a musician here, a singer. Someone could be an ex. Okay, we got bong. Someone might smoke weed through a bong. We got binges, so someone might binge. Stain, so when I saw the word stain, I thought of like a lipstick stain on a card, or maybe on the collar of their shirt, you know. Goat could be a Capricorn, or somebody could actually have goats. I want to get those little kid goats one day. They're so cute. Gent could be the masculine's really, you know, wanting to be a gentleman. And we got the number 10. We got gin, as in gin and tonic. We got font, so someone could be changing their font on something. I don't know what, might be a phone, to do with the message section of, you know, when you're messaging that person. We've got sexting. We've got Joan, and we've got Tony, Sony, Boney, Zone, number 1, and tones. So, you know, it could be that they want to tone up. We've got gone, so they're really feeling it when you're gone. And ute could be a utility truck that they own. We've got toes, nose, so something about a toe ring or toes. Nose, it said big after that, so I was thinking maybe someone's got a big nose. And fig, could be someone likes eating figs or making things out of figs. Now we're going to have a look at some numbers. Okay, this could be postcode, birth year, their age, a phone number, you name it, could be anything. So let's have a look here. What numbers are we getting? So we got a number 2 and a 7, could be someone's age. Oops, they're flying out. We got number 3 and I'm taking that as a 6, and this one's a 9, and we've got the 8 and a 4, 0 and a 0, and one more. Well, no, we got 3 more, have we? 3, 1 and a 5. So some of these numbers could be relevant to you. Take what resonates, guys. But we got 2, 7, 3, 6, 9, 8, 4, 0, 0, 3, 1, 2. There's, what am I looking at here? 69. So that could definitely, looks like the Cancer energy, you know, the Cancer crab sign here as well. So someone could be a Cancer. 73 could be someone's year of birth. 69, 84. 40 could be someone's age. 69, 73, 27. You could look at it anyway, guys. But let's get some last messages from your person. Okay, using the Divine Chakra Love messages. So don't forget to put a green heart in the comments section. Like, comment, subscribe, guys. Because you can be in the draw to win a private reading with me. Or to go in the draw as a second winner will win a deck of my cards, Divine Chakra Love messages, being drawn out in the next couple of days. So get onto it, guys. What is the masculine wanting to say? Wow, they came out in a weird way. Look at that, shuffling. So he says, I can see clearly now. I'm no longer in denial. My love for you runs so deep. We see him awakening. He's that third eye chakra opening up, seeing things from a different perspective because he's undergone that massive, self-reflection, introspection. Maybe whatever had to, happen between you had to happen for him to see it. But he can see and feel it now, how much he does love you. Whoopsies. And the Divine Feminine says... She says, every time I see you in my dreams, I never want to wake up. So it's so funny because she doesn't want to wake up like from her dreams. He's waking up and loving what he sees and learning to face it with courage. She's saying, every time I see you in my dreams. So it's both third eye chakra stuff going on here. And don't ever stop shining your light. It is so beautiful, she says to him. And what do they both say to each other? I've been playing romantic songs and thinking about you. They're both doing that. I love it. So, guys, I look forward to connecting with you guys next week, and joining you on the premiere as well then, guys. So take care and love and blessings, guys.